first time on the show, we enjoyed chatting with him. He kind of got comfortable towards the end. We could tell with the way he was speaking, how he was saying his things.
Absolutely.
And it was cool. It was nice. It was like, we like this guy. Good beard.
Great player.
So he described being a Dallas Cowboy, and obviously we all know it's different being a Dallas Cowboy than any other team, but he talked about being a Dallas Cowboy, and he talked about being in the gym, and he talked about how there's a one-way mirror with people that pay to kind of do tours. It's a zoo, he said, pretty much. The way he was describing is like he felt like a zoo animal, is how I took it whenever he said it in the moment. But when they describe the Dallas Cowboys organization, they call it the entire organization zoo, as opposed to, I think, what he was referring to as zoo animal.
Yeah, people tapping on the glass.
For sure. Trying to get your attention.
Like when you go to Indianapolis Zoo and you see the orangutan.
Exactly.
And you try to make eye contact. And then it looks at you and it says,
"Get me out of here.
Please help me. Please get me out."
Anyways, here's Dalton Schultz yesterday and what he said about the Dallas Cowboys. And I think he got taken out of context a bit by a lot of people. You enjoyed your time in Dallas. I'm not going to say that. But, when you get to Houston, is it vastly different than your time in Dallas whenever you're talking about all the off the field? Is it? Is that real?
That was one of the first things that kind of stuck out to me is, it feels like much more, I don't want to say college because it's not, but, the focus is just football, you know what I mean? And going back and, telling some people, how kind of being around the Cowboys, practice facility and game day, describing some of the interactions and stuff that you see on a day-to-day basis surprised a lot of people. They're like, holy crap, that actually happens at a practice facility, and it's just, you think it's normal, and then you come to a place like this.
Like what? You don't have to out anything, but what are you?
No, dude, it's just there's people literally going on tours while you're lifting in the weight room. And they've got a one-way mirror for people to look at. It's a zoo, dude. There's people tapping on the glass, trying to get people's attention as they're doing, power cleans or whatnot. And it's different. And I mean, that's the brand that they've built. That's what Jerry Jones likes. That's the way that they run things. And there's nothing wrong.
So I think what he was saying is that particular situation.
Yes.
Right.
But they were using it as the entire Dallas Cowboys.
The building's a zoo.
Yeah, a lot of. I would just like to clear up for Dalton, even though he did not ask us to do this. I'm doing this because I kind of feel bad that he's kind of got tossed into this. I don't think Dalton was burying the entire organization. I think he was talking about that particular situation right there. And he said he enjoyed his time and everything like that. And so I felt bad that it started happening, but the Dallas Cowboys culture is certainly something we're learning a lot about. And I did not expect to hear that random people can walk by your workout where those workouts get pretty, there's people, you're not necessarily in your best form, you're got cut off, there you got to probably be, I'm putting on a show almost, you feel like. That's an interesting, you got to be a Cowboy, I think. If you're not a Dallas Cowboy type, where hey, you're on display in certain different times where you're not other places, I don't think it's going to work out. Dalton didn't say it didn't work out for him. Obviously, he ends up with the Houston Texans afterwards, has a 36 million, he's a good player.
Yes.
And a lot of people were saying, he's saying that because Ferguson's good. It's I didn't get that sense at all.
No.
He was just describing his life. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that from our perspective.
Yeah, and from everything we've heard, that's what you expect with the Cowboys, with the practice facility. Anyone can buy those. We always used to say, well, could the Eagles buy one of these boxes? And that's the way it is with the Cowboys. That's why they're the most, the
most valuable
franchise in all of sports.